Hi, this is Dan Lok, and today I'm going to show you 3 most dangerous techniques in Wing Chun. Now, obviously, Wing Chun, we have so many different techniques and different offensive techniques and defensive techniques. But today I will show you the 3 that I believe are the most dangerous and the most effective. Now, the very first technique is the finger jab. The finger jab. Now, why is the finger jab so dangerous? Let me show you. Now, in terms of when we are in the fighting range, the finger jab is the longest weapon against the nearest target. In Biuji, in Wing Chun, you can see, right? It's a very sneaky attack because we are not jabbing the eyes like this, right? This is not one of those kung fu movies. We're actually coming from underneath. So when you're looking at someone, you see, this is not in the part of the vision. So from here, it's from very short distance, very direct and pointing to the point of view like so, right? So it's a very good offensive technique. Example, if I know we're in the range, I'm finger jabbing, right? Right there. Or if we know someone is going to attack us, let's say if you throw a hook, so we can do a tansa right here, and also we can finger jab. Right? Try again. Boom, like so. Right? So it's a both offensive and defensive technique. It's very effective. You can jab the eye. You can also jab the throat. Right there. So you can see even let's say Hassan here with a punching hand. Go ahead, just punch here, right? Like here, right? So stay there. So from here, now see my fist actually barely reaches it because he's got longer arm, right? Longer reach. But look at my finger. If I'm doing a finger jab, you can see that. It gives you that few more inches of advantage. I can hit him before he hits me. So finger jab. Now, unfortunately, a lot of Wing Chun practitioners, they don't practice the finger jab that much. Okay, they always rely on the strict blast, which I'll show the strict blast in just a moment. But the finger jab, very effective. So how do you practice it? With the Wing Chun stance, you can do it like so, right? And when you're practicing, you can also do it like this, typical Wing Chun stance, right? Like so. And you can just jab right there. Right? I'll show you. Right there. Right there. Or could be even from this position, right? Asking hand from here. From here you can see. I'll show you. So it'll be like this. From here, see how it is underneath. Boom. So it looks something like this. Yeah, show again. Okay, from here. Again. So speed will be like that. There. Now the second technique, the second most dangerous technique in Wing Chun, which is the fundamental technique, which is the strict blast. Strict blast. Now the strict punch, when you're throwing the punch, make sure this is not boxing. You throw it from the center line, like so, and it's a vertical punch, like so, like a chain punch. Now, what makes it dangerous is instead of the beat of, let's say, a boxing, it could be 1, 2, 3, 4. Straight punch in Wing Chun is it's like a machine gun. It's like a machine gun. So it's very difficult for someone, let's say in boxing, when someone throws a punch, it's easy for them to bob and weave and do all these things, and that's nice. But when someone is blasting the center line like this, that it's a little bit harder to defend and a little bit harder to bob and weave. And that's why it's very dangerous. And if you practice again, it could be a very good offensive technique or defensive. Let me show you. In this case, and when you're practicing, you can punch to the nose or to even the chest bone. Could be the stomach, right? Could be the stomach, or I like to hit just the throat. Okay, so I won't hit the throat, but it will look something like this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So let's say I can see if he wants, he's not elected, right there. See that? Slow, 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 right there. See? Right? And if it's speed, it would be like that. Now you might say, well, there's no power in that. There's power in that, okay? And when you're hitting someone on the throat, you don't need a lot of power. You do not need a lot of power. The important thing is Practice, relax. From here again, it could be a typical Wing Chun stance. Just practice strict blast, but learn to move. A lot of times I can see a lot of Wing Chun guys, they practice like this. You don't fight like this. Okay? When you're practicing, make sure you learn, include your footwork, and you move in, you close the gap. Okay? Now, that's the second technique, strict blast. Third technique, which is a Wing Chun kick, and sometimes, most of the time, they will kick it on either the knees or the shin bone. Okay, you can see a lot in wooden dummy, like these type of techniques. Very, very powerful, very effective. Like just like so. Just like make sure you bend it. Yeah, boom, like that. So from here, boom, like that, right? Boom, like that. Now, it is not a flick. It's not a flick. It's actually a stomp. It's not, when you're practicing on a partner, yeah, just practice, you don't want to hurt your partner. Just kind of like flick, we know. But in reality, it's more like a storm. Right? You're trying to break the knee right there, one shot. Now, another thing you could do is, of course, you can also do the finger jab, right? With the strict blast. And then you can also combine some of these techniques together. Or you do the kick first, right? And then you finger jab, and then you can do the strict blast. Those three techniques are very, very effective. So, three most dangerous techniques in Wing Chun: finger jab, strict blast, and the low kick. Practice well, practice often. I'll see you in the next video.